Hi everyone, this is Kotian Light, and this is
Arya.
And we are doing his 3.5 month update. We started his locks July 9th, and we haven't done an update for the last 2 months. In addition, he has not retwisted in 2 months, so this is 2 months of just letting his hair do what it wants to do. So, sweetheart, tell us about your hair. How are you feeling about it? What's the experience been like? Any comments at school? Like, what's up?
Nothing bad. No one says they hate my hair or anything, and I don't have to really comb it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So.
How do you feel about washing it on your own? The days when you've had to wash it on your own, is it hard? Is it hard to get the soap out? Like, how are you feeling about that?
Didn't take that long, but I've never really been good at getting the soap out.
Mm-hmm. And that's why periodically I come in behind you and rewash it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and turn around so we can get a look at your locks. We will be going ahead and washing and retwisting, but I wanted you to get a look at what his hair looks like after 2 months of freeforming. This is his hair. They are completely locked, and you'll see they're lumpy. That's because of his hair texture, but also the fact that we are freeforming. We have been freeforming for the past 2 months. And 2 months is about all he can do before it really needs twisted in order to get some of this loose hair reincorporated, at least at this point. I don't want him to go with a total freeform look, but this fits his personality much better. He doesn't like to do his hair a lot, and so I'm not stressing on it. I just want him to be happy with his hair. And right now he seems to be happy with his hair. As far as popping his locks, I've gotten questions about how I pop his hair, pop his locks, and things like, whether or not to moisturize your hair if you're free forming. And for him, after he takes a shower, his hair wants to make one big giant dreadlock. His hair is so lock ready, it's ridiculous. So what I've been doing is I've been taking some of his sister's Kinky Curly Not Today, putting it in a spray bottle with some water and spraying that all over his hair after we wash it, and then going ahead and just pulling his hair apart. And literally that's what I do. I take one lock in one hand, I take the lock in the other hand, and I very gently coax them apart. If they're stuck together really tightly, I pull a little harder, but usually I can coax them apart like that. His hair is a little on the dry side, so he never gets in the shower without conditioner. Like, conditioner is our life over here. In addition, he has inherited his mother's scalp. So instead, I do the same thing with his hair as I do with my own. I wash his locks with a shampoo that's good for his locks, and then I put a dandruff shampoo in a bottle with a nozzle, and I get in there and I just focus on the areas on his actual scalp, on the areas where he gets inflamed. And that has pretty much taken care of his dandruff issue. And so, he seems to be happy with it. He doesn't have to worry about it. And the thing is, he doesn't really care about his hair. Ariel, have you ever looked in the mirror and thought to do your hair? You know how your sister, she gets up in the morning, she goes in the bathroom, she wants to make her hair look nice. You've never done that. And this, folks, is why going ahead and letting him have a little bit more of a free-form lock experience is better. It makes him happier, and when you're talking about kids, I want him to be happy with his hair. And are you happy with your hair? Is there anything you wish your hair would do that it's not?
Not that I can think of.
Do you have any worries about your hair?
No.
And this is the most boring interview ever. So.
It's not.
Yes, it is. You're just like, so, yeah, it's fine.
Well,
nothing.
You're asking me yes and no questions.
Well, I don't know what else to say. I'm prompting you and I'm getting dead ends. Talk to us.
Those are yes or no questions, Mom.
Okay, no questions. Talk to us about your hair.
I don't know.
That wasn't a yes or no question. You gave me the exact same response. So we just went ahead and finished twisting Ariel's locks. How do you feel? Did you look at yourself in the mirror and see how it looked?
It looks kind of weird because it's just finished.
Yeah, because it's all flat, right?
It's all like thin.
Yeah. Go ahead and tilt your head forward. No, and just let's look at the top of your head. Here is the top of his head. You can see all his roots are nice and tightly twisted. And I'm twisting like at that kind of angle. So I'm twisting down, but also sort of to the back so that his hair won't necessarily come in his face. Okay, go ahead and hold your head normal and turn that way. Perfect. Now, when I lift up, you can see his nice clean parts. Even though we had a lot of separating to do, his parts were very easy to bring back. We didn't have breakage. His hair wasn't that difficult to separate. In order to pop his locks, I took some Kinky Curly Knot today, put it in a spray bottle with some water, and sprayed that on his hair so that it gave the hair a little bit of slip as I pulled the locks apart, which helped prevent any breakage or snapping of the strands. And as you can see, his hair is definitely locked. That is not coming out. And then his roots are tighter, as you would expect from freshly twisted. But because he has a larger curl pattern, he doesn't have super, super tight roots. You know, his roots will never be as tight as mine can get. But they're definitely just tighter, and they're maintained, and they're healthy. His hair looks very healthy. We did condition. He conditioned his hair in the shower. And then again, I sprayed his hair with Kinky Curly Knot today. We used the My Joy gel, which is very conditioning, and then did a light spritz of, which oil was that? Of argan oil on top. So I think that's about it. There is his almost 4-month update. It will be 4 months in, what, 13 days or so. So we will see you in another month. Ciao. How do the girls like your hair? Well, think back to 2 months ago. When your hair was twisted then, how did it look?
It looked organized.
Mm-hmm. And did you like it?
It kind of looks the same, right?
Looks nothing the same. You are so oblivious to your hair. Aria, you have anything you want to say?
My butt hurts.
Cute.